Okay, hello everyone. This week's Parasha is Parashat Vayigash. I'd like to expound on the Midrash in this week's Parasha. The Parasha tells us that Yosef sends all kinds of gifts with his brothers to his father. And the Torah tells us exactly what he sends. He sends cows and wagons, and among other things he sends wine. And Rashi explains this is wine that has been aged, because aged wine is something that old people appreciate. This is based on a medrash that says roughly the same thing. The question is, why do old people appreciate aged wine and young people don't? If it tastes good, it tastes good. You have to understand that when people labor in Olam Hazeh and they do all kinds of things, when they see the fruit of their labors, they derive pleasure. Older people can derive pleasure from things that they did a long time ago and only now are beginning to see the fruits of their labor. Very little can describe or even come close to the pleasure of a grandfather who sees his grandchildren doing well and having fun. So too, Yaacov has been away from Yosef for so long and has yearned for him and cried for him because he mourned for him because he thought that maybe Yosef had died. And Yosef says, "This is the fruit of your labors. All these years that I have been away, I've become the ruler in Egypt, and Hashem has designed this for a great fruit, for a great success. And just like the wine that is aged is better, so too this longing and yearning has brought about the possibility of me being the ruler in Egypt." So Yaakov received the aged wine and was appreciative of the fact that Yosef understood and was hinting to him that his sacrifice of all those years had borne finally fruit. Now, there's another issue here that ought to be addressed, because it's not easy to make wine that Yaakov can drink, because you have to make sure that the wine won't be yain nesich. Yosef is hinting to his father that all these years that he's been away, he's also prevented people from worshiping idols, from being idolaters, and therefore the yain has no danger of being yain nesich, and his father can enjoy it. In other words, Yosef, although he's been away from his father for all these years, has remained a tzaddik all this time. Shabbat Shalom.